If you're traveling all day, food needs to be easy and healthy. That's why these Tupperware frittata are so easy to make. You can pack them away, and by having this in the morning, you're less likely to choose something not so good for you when you're out and about. I'm Dr. Rupy, I'm a medical doctor and founder of The Doctor's Kitchen, and I'm collaborating with Vitality today to show you how simple changes to your diet and lifestyle can really change your health. And this recipe is one of my favorites. I literally make this all the time. First step is turn your oven on. We're gonna put it on 180 degrees centigrade, fan assisted. We're gonna start off with eggs, which are an incredible source of not only protein, but also carotenoids that we know are really important for both eye health and brain health. We're going in with 6, but if you did want to make this recipe slightly higher in protein, you can either use more eggs or you could use egg whites. We're going to season these eggs, some black pepper. Now, if you do this on a Sunday night, you have your breakfast prepped for at least 3 days. That means your week's going to get off to a great start. Next ingredient that's also going to be really high in protein is cottage cheese. This is your TikToker's favorite ingredient, but it is genuinely a very nutritious food. It's got a lot of casein in, which is a protein that digests slower, which gives you a bit more of a slow release of protein boost throughout the day, which means you're gonna feel fuller for longer. Mix this into the egg mixture. Spring onions, these are not just for flavor, but they're also gonna be giving you some soluble fiber, which is great for your gut health. Going in with 50 grams, just chopped. The next ingredient is one of my secret hacks in the kitchen. It is frozen spinach. By gram, these cost so much less. They're packed full of nutrients, especially things like nitrates. And these convert into nitric oxide, which means that you're gonna get better blood flow throughout your body. I'm gonna go in with 50 grams. I've simply thawed these and then patted them dry with some kitchen towel to get out the moisture. And that's really important for this Tupperware frittata because the last thing you want is too much water in the mixture. That means it's gonna take a lot longer to cook in the oven. I've done exactly the same thing with frozen peas. Again, frozen at source, another good source of soluble fiber. They're gonna give a little bit of extra color as well. As you can tell, this recipe is designed for having simple ingredients to hand. I always have frozen spinach. I always have frozen peas. They never go off in the freezer. Just super convenient to have. This is where you can have a lot of fun with flavors. Now I'm gonna keep this really simple on the same sort of green theme that we've got going on with oregano. Oregano is absolutely packed full of antioxidants, and there's even some evidence that it can help with cognitive function. But think of all the different options you've got available to you. Dried parsley, dried tarragon, even blends like za'atar would be wonderful in this recipe. That's the mixture done. We're gonna grab our oven-proof Tupperware. Now, this is actually a technique my wife taught me, and I didn't think it was actually gonna work. But what makes this so easy, literally gonna pop the mixture into our oven-proof Tupperware, lined with parchment, and that's gonna make it easy to just take out straight afterwards and then pop into the fridge. I haven't figured out a way to beautifully wrap my oven-proof Tupperware. I've looked online. The easiest way is just to scrunch it. We're gonna line these. And that is it, one of our Tupperware done. It doesn't look the prettiest, but trust me, it works. Now we're just gonna pour our mixture into these Tupperware molds. And that is it. It literally takes 5 minutes or so. I pop these on a baking tray. They're gonna go in the oven for half an hour. And that is it. Breakfast for the week is almost sorted. These have been oven for half an hour. We're gonna just carefully take them out of the oven-proof Tupperware, whack them onto a drying rack, and allow these to cool completely and the Tupperware to cool completely before you pop them back in without their parchment. You can tell they are nice and firm just by tapping them with your finger. They're still cooking right now because they're still quite hot. So if there's a little bit of give, that's totally fine. It's gonna firm up. And then you'll see there's a little split in the middle. That's just where the mixture has come through whilst it's been baking in the oven. Allow these to cool completely before putting them back in the Tupperware after we take the parchment off, and then they're good to go for the rest of the week. These have cooled down for around 10 minutes or so, and you can tell they've gone down in volume, and now they're just really easy to peel them out of the parchment, and they've formed a mini frittata. No stick, you can chop them up, and what we're going to do is pop them back in the same Tupperware that we cooked them with. But a top tip, if you want these to last for the next couple of days and you don't want them going a little bit soggy, to reduce the moisture, you just pop a little bit of kitchen towel on the base of the Tupperware, pop that on top, and that way it will keep it nice and fresh when you're eating this in the next 3 days. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to try one of these. I usually just chomp straight into it myself, but you can literally hold it so it is grab and go. Lovely hint of oregano, all those different veggies in there. This is a great way to start your day. Perfect. Once these have cooled completely, I'll pop them back into the Tupperware, label them up. And these are now ready for breakfast for the rest of the week. I hope you enjoyed that recipe. You can find many more on the Vitality YouTube and of course on the Doctor's Kitchen.